Hey, welcome back, guys. It's Super Dave 4054 here. We're just gonna play, all right? What I'm gonna do doesn't necessarily mean that it's right for you or that it's the route that you want to go, but it's the route that I've taken, and it's the route that I'm going to take. So, if you have any questions, comments, please leave it in the comment section. Please leave a like during the video or at the end of the video, whatever you decide. And come join us on the Eaveecraft business server. So, as I said, it's just a little bit of a playthrough. The last episode was just kind of an introduction on how to get into the server. This is what is going to be my home, castle, what have you. I'm gonna build it pretty high, so it's not. It's a work in progress. Right here, I've just started out with a little bit of harvesting of some oak trees, a little small operation here, and down here where I started, I worked really hard to get a reactor going. This is my power supply. That is one thing that I would recommend you guys doing. First of all, start off with some sort of power generation and battery storage. I started off with the basic energy cube, a couple of solar generators and a couple wind generators, and then I just built up from there. I got a couple pulverizers made, a couple redstone furnaces made, eventually moved on to Ender IO for a sag mill and alloy smelter because I needed some alloys. Here I've been making some Invar ingots. What do I got? Oh, I'm trying to generate this shiny metal. I want to make tesseracts, but in order to make those, I need this stuff, which I've already made, and an Enderium blend, which requires shiny metal. And the only way you can get it is, at least the way I've seen it, is by pulverizing ferrous. Well, apparently you can pulverize it using platinum ore, and I do have some platinum ore. So what I would like to look at here is to see how to get this magma crucible or a smeltery, and I don't have a smeltery yet. So I think we're going to have to build a can't speak today. Magma crucible. Let's see. Platinum. I got another platinum ore. I'm going to do that. I'm going to grind this down here. There we go. Get ourselves prepared. Do not cook that. Thank you very much. I do have some steel in there. That'll be helpful for later. So we'll get to building this magma crucible, and I'm pretty sure we're going to need a fluid transposer, or liquid transposer, depending on what you're using in your mod pack. So, all right, let's see here. Magma, liquid hot magma. All right. Oh, so I need a leadstone energy cell frame, which I should be able to make pretty easily here. Not quite to the level of some players are on the game. I'm able to play just a little bit. Obviously, I've played enough to get me going here pretty well, but ultimately I'd like to get an autocrafter set up. Alright, so there's our magma crucible. And what I want to do is I want to set this up in a way so that run power underneath. I want to set it up in a way so that I can get the fluid transposer next to it so that it basically moves the liquid ender into the fluid transposer. Let's see if that's what it's called. Fluid transposer. Yeah, there it is, right there. So I'm going to get this done. Hopefully we can go do a little bit of adventuring around the world. I would like to find myself some of those essence berry bushes and start harvesting some of that. Actually, those, if you can find those, if you play on this mod pack and you find any kind of ore berry bushes or essence berry bushes, they go for big money. Oh, somebody just started a town called Arrow Gods. If you're not, if you don't know much about my town, the mod My Town, then don't don't feel bad or special, because I don't either. I have to look up help articles and things of that nature just to figure it out. So, all right, what am I doing here? I need table. That's what I need here. We're going to try and get this over there. And let's look to make sure it's charging. Okay, it is charging. So this will go right there. All right, that's charged up. Get ourselves some ender pearls. I want to know how much it takes to fill an ender bucket. There's an ender liquefied. I want to do this one here. So this is going to get us, I'm guessing that means one ender pearl is going to give us 250 millibuckets. And I think you need 1,000 to fill a bucket. I don't know, we'll try it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Start with that. So I need a bucket too. Clear that out. I got a digital miner in a mist age, so I'm actually mining some things, mining for some resources. Okay, so that gave us 250. Alright, well, we're going to put this in here, and I want to position myself in a way that I can see that light up when it has enough ender to fill that bucket. Okay, 2 isn't enough. Let's see if this makes it. Alright, must be 4. Yep, there we go. Alright, so I need 4 more ender pearls. I didn't cheat any of my stuff in, you guys. I just wanted to be upfront with you and frank that I'm a donator on the website. Just because I'm a moderator doesn't mean that I'm a cheater. Okay, I donated for a lot of my things here, so money well spent. I will guarantee you that. If you don't have the money to spend, you know, that's not a problem. We don't expect people to donate. Alright, what am I missing? Pulverized tin. Okay. Alright, so we'll get a couple tin ingots here. 6 worth to make us... Ah, see, there we got some pulverized shiny metal there too. Oh, it's set on alloys right now. Alright, we'll let that cook up. Okay, that will give us that. And I need 4, I think, per tesseract. Yeah. So we'll do this. Bam. Take those 4. and I'll start cooking those up. Isn't that right? It's a good thing you guys. Oh, I need the induction furnace. That's right. Fill that bucket there. Let's make another 4. I'm going to turn the sound down here because I'm sure when that harvester is going off, it's a little hard for you to hear me. Okay. Take these. I might have to make up some more of that. Let's see. No, it only takes 1 for every 2. Okay, so I think we're good. Alright. Hardened glass. I don't have any hardened glass, so we're going to have to make up some of that. Oh, fused quartz. I've got fused quartz. Takes fused quartz as well for glass instead of hardened glass. That comes in really handy when you can have 2 different options like that. Just make sure when you guys are going through the recipes that you look at those options. Alright, I'm going to take this and go back into my ME system here and do speed upgrade. Take 3 of those with me. We're going to go into the mist age that I have lined up for my miner. When I generated this world, it brought me to, an ocean. We're in an ocean biome. I think that's entirely the world is an ocean biome. And I currently have this set up using 3 speed upgrades and 9 energy upgrades, but we're going to throw this ultimate energy cube in there to give it a supplemental energy supply and throw 3 more of these speed upgrades in there. What that does is that increases the speed of how many ores that it mines, and it's going to start using up the energy in this energy cube. Also using up this energy, but this is supplementing it for the speed. The problem I'm having is that this dimensional transceiver isn't enough. It doesn't supply enough power to provide my digital miner with the power it needs to mine with those speed upgrades. So that's where we're at with that. Alright, we're going to check on our Endurium ingots. And we have 8. Okay. So we're going to pop in here.
Everybody happy.
My phone going off. Sorry about that, guys. I'm going to have to get 2 of those. I need 2 of those. So we need a full frame. So we need to do 1,000, another 8 ender pearls to fill these up. Okay. These tesseracts are awesome when it comes to supplying power, or transmitting power, transmitting fluids, transmitting items, and that's what I have these dimensional transceivers set up to do, is to transmit. I have send for power and then receive for items, and everything that's coming back from my digital miner going in this chest here. If it'll pop in. Alright, show yourself. Alright, well, it's working. I have a import bus going to my ME system coming out of this chest, so I hope that it is working. It might have stopped. We added those speed upgrades and that extra power. Oh yeah, it stopped. Okay. So we can take this out of here. We're just going to go ahead and pick this up because I actually generated a better mining age. And we'll go in there and see that one before we end this video. Also, guys, you can follow me on Twitter, follow the Eaveecraft on Twitter as well. Alright, are we on? I don't know if you guys noticed a little bit of a blip there. I had to pause the video so that I go do something. I had to go do something. I try to get my videos recorded when I can. Today I'm at work, so I've been afforded some opportunity to record some footage for you guys. So we're going to pick up where we left off. I went ahead and grabbed these out of the fluid transposer. Got them full. Alright, so we got that full. Now we just need to make the actual device itself. So we got bronze, tin. I need bronze. So I just clicked on the wrong one. Tinker's alloy. Okay, we need to figure out what we need. We need pulverized copper, 3 pulverized copper for 1 tin. That'll give us 4. So we'll take 3 copper, grab 1 tin. We'll get these pulverized down here. Let's see if I can catch this before it gets melted. There we go. Do that. Gives us 4 bronze, or Tinker's Alloy blend, depends on how you want to look at it. Before the end of this episode, we'll get this Tesseract system set up and the digital miner running. Alright, so here we go. There we are. Oh, you know what? I need to do that once more. Because I just derped. I realized I needed double the amount because I'm making 2. Derp! Alright, hurry up, hurry up. I got a video to do. Come on. I don't know why you guys didn't tell me that I needed to do it twice or double it. Come on. Almost done. Stop. The sheer boredom is killing me. This redstone furnace actually runs pretty fast. It doesn't accept any upgrades that I'm aware of, but it's really fast at what it does, so I'm not really sure that it needs upgraded. Okay. It's not going to register an owner until I first use it, so we're going to come over here and I wanted to check on a couple things. I must have to pump this water. Alright, well, enough with that. Let's see. Okay, we're full on the juice. Take a couple of them. I'm going to throw my wrench, apparently. Okay, Tesseract. Boom. Alright, see how it changed to owner of SuperDave4054, but I got to go in here and I have to give it a name. So we're going to type in main power. We're going to make it owner only so that it's private. Nobody else can use my power. And we're going to make it frequency 1. Okay, add that frequency there. We'll get out of that interface and we'll go into the config, and we want to receive items. Fluid we don't want to do anything with, and we want to send energy. So we're sending energy, receiving items. Okay, off to the good mining age. Oh, hello, Horsey. Alright. What I like to do is I like to start off in a mist age like this and set my digital miner up so that it's right on the pad. That way, I'll show you here in just a second why I like to do that. Let me chop this tree down so I have room. We'll go configure this here tesseract one. Activate. Oh, you know what I need to do? I just need to make this private. There we go. There we go. Okay, we got that set. Now what I'm going to do is configure this to send items. Block that. And oh, I had it on receive. Okay, I want to receive energy and send items. And here's why I like to set this on the pad. Okay, you see our energies all the way up. I have 6 speed upgrades, 9 energy upgrades in this. I'm going to go in and configure this. The radius on this is 32. So for 32 blocks around this area, it is going to search for everything that I had told it to, which is pretty much ore. Any ore that it comes across, it's going to mine. And currently we're at level 64, so I'm going to set that to 64 just to make sure it gets all the way to the top. And the minimum is 0, meaning it's going down to bedrock. So we'll go back and we're going to start this puppy up. So it is found within that 32 block radius 11,242 blocks to mine. Now why I don't have any power in here, I don't know. But nevertheless, we're going to drop our anchor down here so this chunk stays loaded, or this area stays loaded. We're going to go home and figure out why we don't have power. Let's go back in here and check this out. It looks like it's running fine. I wonder if I need to configure that. No? Maybe it's because I'm... No, that's not it. Let's go back home, and I'll bet you I need to configure the face. Yeah, that's probably what I need to do. There we go. Configure the face of that so that the power goes out. We have, yep, we've got items coming in. Okay, that was good. I still want to double check on this just to see. Let's see how our power is doing. Okay, it is draining, so I'm not producing enough power from this reactor to supply the digital miner, but I'm going to actually make up some better energy conduit because these don't exactly supply the best power. So, alright, no, those cables just kind of transmit low power, so. Okay, so stick with us, guys. We're going to keep doing some playthroughs, and we're going to continue on with this, and we're just going to continue to develop this whole thing. You guys can play along, you guys can watch. Please give us some thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Alright guys, this is Super Dave 4054. See you guys later.